All right. Good morning, chat, and welcome back. Right now, I am taking a break from doom scrolling to jump into Tomorrow MMO Nuclear. This game is free to play, controller compatible, and it reminds me a lot of another game called Rust. The game is out, but I'm not sure if it has controller compatibility, where we have this really nice mouse effect. But regardless of what that game's doing, we're going to be having some fun here doing the main storyline. And I just want to let you know here, chat, that the game is huge, open world, and we might run into each other on the outside. So if we do, just remember that I am most likely armed, fully health, and most importantly, I am friendly. But all right, chat. Before we jump into the game here and get started, I'm gonna take a second here to let X know which platform we are currently live on. And I just want to let you know, chat, that the chances of you seeing this video is astronomically small. Like, I mean, smaller than a grain of sand in the universe. There is so many people, so many things. And so, because you have seen this video, I'm asking for a favor. Please do your brother a favor and drop a like on the video. And if you can, please subscribe. But alright, chat, I want to let you know right now, it is sunny here in Florida. We are having some nice weather, and it is a beautiful time outside. The current temperature is 73 at 8 o'clock in the morning. It's feeling pretty nice. But alright, let's see. We just went ahead and made our post, and that's out now. And we did the exclusive Tower of Fantasy. Alrighty, let's go ahead and jump on in here. And we're gonna turn this on. Alright, chat, so this game has some pretty awesome, like, physical features. Like, for instance, right above my head, there's like a flock of birds, and they're all moving, like generally that way. You can see the clouds, they're moving, generally that way. Well, those birds are all generated individually, and each one of them can randomly just veer off into another direction. And I think that's pretty awesome because this game is free, and I'm using my controller to be able to control the action. So to be able to use this instead of, doom scrolling, I am always looking for something to help pass the time. To be able to come in and say, man, let me just jump on this game and chill for a little bit, follow the main storyline, or just, meet new people inside the game. Like, this game's pretty awesome, chat. It's pretty awesome. We have some mechanics where we have things being done on auto, and we're able to keep the fun going by just grabbing some materials here. And once you put the materials in, granted that you have the correct recipe, you will be able to automatically engage functions, and the game can start doing things for you. No complicated setup, no wiring and you know, none of that. Like I get to have this amazing view of the sky, and now we have the furnace working over here. We can take the ingredients out of there and use them to make things. We have the bow, crossbow, and arrow. Over here, we've got the armor set, so we can have some personal protection. Also have some food in the game. You have to take care of your health, food, water, all that good stuff. And then get to jump down into the fun, which is what we're going to be doing right now, continuing the main quest line. So right now we have to collect some parts as a part of the quest. So what I'm thinking is I have a crossbow here and a hammer, but both of those things look like they're about to break. So what I'm gonna do is, well, we're gonna look at the armor too. The armor might survive, so I think we'll be okay on that front. So we're going to need, we have arrows. The arrows are retrievable. Some of them may break, but for the most part, if you don't miss your target and hit the ground, you'll be able to pick them up. And even if they hit the ground, if you can find them, because they're real small, you'll be able to pick them up. So the crossbow is about to break, and the hammer is also about to break. We're about to go looking for some parts. The environment might be looking for us. So we're going to take some medicine. And actually, I do have another armor set here. So I'm just gonna bring this armor set. And we might be out there for a little while. Might take us a little bit. So we might need to bring some food. But actually, no, we're gonna eat from the environment. Alright, chat. Time to head on out. And we're about to experience the adventure of this quest together. So over here, you can see the house is all being held up by one stairs. Awesome physics there. And I could have put some walls on it, but I think it's a whole lot cleaner to being able to see everything. Alright, time to go hunting. So let's sprint to our destination. We're gonna join just in the single player mode, not the team UI. Just due to the fact that I don't want 3 people coming up behind me when I don't see them and then taking me out. Alright, so we probably should have brought, oh, we do. Alright, we've been getting prepared since last week, chat, and we did a little bit of farming. That's why the base looks so good. We were making sure that we have everything that we need in order to jump into the action and keep the main quest going without having to have the whole situation of the farming. Because the farming takes a little bit of while, and then you have to farm for the farm. Gets pretty wild. Now, let's see here. The map. Whoa, 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 bro, let me tell you something. You didn't want to hear it. Let's put this away. There is a lot of people online. Alright, we're here, we're going up this mountain. Time to move out. Uh-oh. Thought that was a player. These guys we can deal with. But another player? Those guys go down real tough. Alright, let's prepare ourselves for the next battle. Seems clear. Alright, we're in the right place. We're in the radiation zone. That's why we needed those radiation pills. Sometimes they'll take their sweet time and just kind of post up, start spitting acid. So, in order to not have to deal with that, I'm gonna take one clean shot at him with the bow. See if we can get him to rotate towards us. I don't want to aggro the entire area all at once. Sounds like I'm getting hit. Oh. Oh no, switch. Switch. Well, that's a bugger. Alright, let's start healing. The last thing we want is to drop all of our stuff on the floor. We don't want that. Oh, it's about to get dark. Oh, there goes one of my arrows. Whoa. Multiple bogeys. Get them out of here. Alright. Incoming. No, it doesn't see me. Come get some. And it's broken. That's why we brought two. And that one's also broken. Let's equip that. Let's go ahead and eat one of those. Oh, we were not quick enough. And we lost one of the radiation pills. This game's pretty challenging, chat. Don't come in and think you're gonna be able to sleep on all of this, you know, mechanics and physics. You gotta be 100% ready. And if you're not ready, backpack's gonna be broken. And that backpack was one that we just got that was from getting a level up. But now that it's broken, we lose a lot of space. Now we're back to having a smaller backpack. But now we know a little bit more about the mechanics. And that is, we don't need the berries. We need the pill, because the pill is going to go ahead and throw that health up by like 50%. It's going to do it fast. So, we're going to get ourselves cleaned up. We lose armor, and so that's why we need to go farming, so that way we can have another armor set to be able to pull out, keep the fun going. We have some food. We're gonna pull these berries down. We're gonna get these right. We just lost a stack of arrows, so we're gonna pull another one out. That's why we need to be able to go farming, get all this stuff ready, chat. Alright, what else is it that we should be prioritizing? I think for the most part we look good and ready to go. Alright. So I think now that we've learned that broken equipment is a no-no in this place, we're also gonna go ahead and make sure we have those radiation. Ooh, no, we want to bring this. Now these radiation pills. Well, I guess they don't need to be too accessible. I just need to eventually put it on. Alright, we are ready to go and try again. We're a little bit more ready this time. Armor isn't about to break. When the armor breaks, there is a lot of protection, radiation protection, and all this other things that it's given. All that goes away once the armor breaks. And being in a radiation place, a radiation filled place right now, we need to have that armor on full ready. Full ready. So that way we're not taking environmental damage or having to pop the pill. Alright, we are moving back in. Another thing that I've noticed is right now we're sprinting at 7. Or -7, I should say. If we take off all this armor except for the shoes, we can sprint faster. Now the benefit to that is you get to be small and agile. You have feet protection. You're able to get, moving a whole lot faster. But the downside is any radiation in the environment or anyone shooting at you, especially with a high caliber weapon like we're using for our level right now, it is going to be over with. So this technique is basically only for when you have to relocate. It's a quicker way to move around. And you also don't burn. Let's see here. Yeah, we're almost there. You also don't burn through as much water because you're not as hot. And you're able to just go ahead now and move on in. We just have to make sure we keep our head on a swivel, chat. As a matter of fact, our water is looking low. We don't want that. When the water gets low, we'll actually start moving slower. Right now we're outside hanging out in the breeze in quality shoes and boxer briefs and a backpack. We're technically covered up. It's like we're going to the beach. It's a nice day out in the sun. Alright. We should be back now. I didn't bring extra pants. That was my fault. Sorry, big guy. Get out of here. Alright, let's aggro the next guy. We need absolute domination over this area. You stop all that right now. Oh, how long have you been there? taking those arrows. Where's the rest of my arrows? Well, we're only missing one. Alrighty. Oh, there they are. Found all of my arrows. Oh. We need to take a break from that real quick. And let's create some more. Nothing worse than getting hit, going down again because of bad planning. And look at that, chat. With the new update, you don't even get an opportunity to get your stuff back. When we first started playing, or when I first started playing, you used to be able to come and pick your stuff back up. Now, it's gone. But at least the PvP open area is still available. You gotta keep your head on the swivel. I'm live streaming right now. A subscriber might pull up, check my awareness. So I gotta stay on my feet. Alright, we've got almost full health. Where's the next guy? Oh, he's seeing me. Come over here. Oh, too soon. Yeah, let's go ahead and back off. I think we might need another one. No, we're looking pretty good. Don't want to waste these things. Last thing we want is to run out. We do have a backup plan, but plan A is typically the best plan. Alright. Okay, we've got new orders to build something. I guess we'll find out when we leave here. Whoa. I haven't seen those in a while. They have arrows here. Nice. Oh, that's all the security for the area? Here's our quest item. And what do we want to take? Well, we should most likely just get rid of all of this. We are in a radiation zone and our armor is keeping us nice and safe, so we don't even need to use the radiation pill. Unless we get like hit by the enemies. But these gears, chat, these gears are real hard to find. So we're gonna grab those. And there's another one. Where is he? Oh, there's two ways up here. Go to sleep, Mr. Lizard. Oh boy. That's not a good sound. Alright. Hopefully I got my arrows back. Yep, I'm looking good. Alright, where is the rest of our quest items? Loot and scoop. Our backpack is full of stuff that we want to keep. So we just hit take all. Radiation zone. Oh, okay, so this is one of them. Now we gotta go to this one and this one. Let's get on up out of here. Let's recharge this bow. We should probably go north. Now the north is gonna be a whole lot longer. Let's go south. Alright, now the backpack is full. So that's gonna really take away from the ability to take this armor off so we can run. Or maybe... Maybe we try to get our health and everything up. We can now take these off. What else can we get rid of? 5 extra arrows. We already have so much. And this armor's about to break, chat. There's nothing worse than it breaking in the middle of battle. And now we are fully ready to go. Alright, I think that is going to be way worth the sacrifice. And now that we got our clothes off, we won't be burning through as much water. We won't be forced to take as much damage because now we can just sprint on out of range. As long as we don't run into people with crossbows with really good aims, we should be good. Because one aim to the head, no protection right now. Get out of here. Yeah, just like that. Has no chance of catching it. We're almost there. Alright, now this place, I think we're gonna need the radiation pills. It is really bad over here. What do you want? And I missed. Whoa, multiple bogeys. Get out of here. Another one. And I got caught without my clothes. Put the clothes on. Take the pill. We're at 1 health. Oh my goodness, what a comeback. What a comeback, chat. Oh, we are still taking too much damage. Can we save it? We're at 40 poisoned. I took the wrong thing. Poison down to 0. Ah, that was some quick thinking there, chat. I think we need to keep the armor on now. Now that we got to the destination, let's say we keep the armor on. Because that would have never happened had the armor been on. But it did save us a lot of time. Just can't get into any fights without proper gear on. But alright, we survived that. And now we can eat some raw food. Get our energy back up. Ooh, got some bandages. And some bad food. Let's see here. Is this guy gonna be a problem? Hello? Don't break my armor. I need it. I'll take that. No, don't use your hands. Yeah, that's way quicker. Let's grab those. Anybody else home? Come out, come out. What? Whoa. Extreme radiation. Put those in. Grab some spear. And we need some water. We are getting a little bit parched. Our movement is down 30. Oh, because of the hammer. I was about to say our movement is down 36. What did we do? But no, it's from the hammer. The hammer is pretty heavy. Makes you move very slow. Alrighty, let's load this thing up. And this radiation. We only have one pill. We're gonna need to do more farming. Get out of here, radiation. Go down. We gotta loot and get out of here. Oh, of course it is. It's outside. They like doing that, chat, putting it right up against the corner. You're sitting there thinking, yeah, it's right here. I'm gonna be able to grab it. Nope. Whoa. Hello, good morning. How are you? Good to see you brought a friend. Get out of here. And just like that, our radiation pills ran out. And this guy. Finally joined in the action. Alrighty. Let's see, where's the next set of containers? We might not be able to access them because of how much radiation is here right now. Wait a minute, you're on your way over here? Good morning. How are you doing? Oh, you brought a friend. Alright, let's see what treasures you were guarding. Oh, they got clothes in there. Alright, let's see how bad the radiation is. It's not too bad. Oh, never mind. Let's see what we could do at the other location. And where did all this rent? Oh, we've been pressing loot and scoot. Alrighty. Whoa. Get out of here. We are are heading that way. Let's see if we can clear this, seeing as we can't go into... Whoa! Everybody showed up at the same time. And one guy ran away. See what your partner does to you, bro? It just runs. Alrighty. Ooh. That health got a little quick. And we only have one emergency backup left. I hope we don't use it accidentally. That would be terrible. Alrighty. Can we see him? Never actually tried to fight him before. But I'm thinking that I might need the other armor set. I think that's gonna be a way better investment. But then again, once I get it, whoa, switch. Attack. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good at all. That man is hitting so hard, chat. That one is hitting so hard. Did not see that coming. We're gonna need a plan. We might need to wait until... Well, actually, we need to make this furnace. We need to make this new item and see what additionals has been added, because I think that's why the game was like, you need to get this built. Alright, let's see what it takes to build this forge, because apparently to progress we need stronger weaponry. So, oh wait, no, we gotta build the thing first. So what do we need for a forge? We can make couches. What did the forge even look like? Okay, it should be oh, there it is. Alright, so we need 50 blocks, which is doable. We got nails. Don't have any of these. I believe we can make them. Yep. Wait, what? Oh. So I see there's gonna be a lot of farming required. New levels of farming, chat. Now we are farming the screws, the bolts, which I don't think, yeah, we don't have any. Haven't been doing any. And now the new quest has introduced us to parts, and we can use them to be assembled. Ah. Alright. So, let's see, what would be the most efficient way to get this done? Well, the best thing would be to get some pants. We can't do anything without pants. Let's see what we have on the bench. We've got pants. We didn't put them on. Let's put them on. I bet you we died because our pants broke. Once the pants was gone, it was over with. Now the next thing I want to look at is I want to compare the protection of these two items, because this is given 7, this is given 7 but 1 radiation. See, I like the I like the radiation protection better than the poison. But I guess to fight that boss, we would most likely need poison protection. Because yes, there is radiation, which this does give some radiation protection, but our poison protection is a lot higher. But we would still need to farm the springs, so I think we're gonna use this armor for the boss. And right now we need to start gathering the ingredients for the springs. So the best way to do this is to put ourselves in a loot and scoot situation. That's what I've noticed from farming. So you split and you put the screws in. We're also going to need these. We're also going to need, I don't think we need to walk around with 40 arrows, because they are retrievable. And if we start running low, that must mean it's time to go. Alrighty, what else? We can put this away. And we can drop this one off. I believe these bombs, we can put them... Yep. These are actual bombs, chat. I threw one the other day, and boom, damage came out of it. It's pretty awesome. But you should make sure you're nowhere near it when it goes off. We might need to bring some of those. Oh, we could throw them at the guy. Wait, how much damage does it do? Well, this isn't going to tell us how much damage it does. But can we make them? No. I thought it just said we could make them. We need to farm up the right stuff so that we can... Oh. Yeah, these are different. These are different benches. We're not even there yet. Okay. Something to look forward in the future. Being able to throw those. So that plan's out of it. Best next move. We need to get this armor off before we start burning up. And then we're gonna need more radiation pills. We have never had to farm these. But I do know where they are. But we'll farm those later. So, there's actually no way we're... well, actually, that first area, we might be able to go there and pick up a few things. We have to go through the planning phase together, chat, because everybody, we got to be ready. And hopefully, when I'm done getting ready here, we'll both be ready and We won't be fighting. We won't be fighting each other. We'll be able to help each other to progress in the quest. That is the hope. But who knows? Maybe I'll see you, and I'll be like, "Ooh, we gotta take him out, Chad. He gotta go." I'm just kidding. All right, we are not gonna be able to make these right now. It's a lack of farm. So the best thing we can make are the medicines. We have some up here. I'm trying not to overflood the boxes with multiple items. So we're gonna bring these as extras. Those berries are not going to work where we're going. Takes too many of them, and it's just not gonna work. All right, what else do we need, chat? We need to get these parts together as the main quest. So I think if we switch to... No, that's not gonna help us. I was thinking if we switch to multiplayer mode, then we'll be able to find more items, but there would also be more enemies, which means more broken armor, and that's not gonna work. So we need to get back out there and start hunting down these critters. We've got armor. We're gonna grab some water. Wait, water's downstairs. We lost all of our empty water bottles. And we are out. Well, actually, before we get out of here, which recipe was it we were just looking at that needs these parts? That's right, it was this one. In order to make this spring. So we need to also make sure that while we are out there, we get bolts. So I'm gonna put these all in the same area. And that's gonna help me. Yeah, that's gonna help me remember which ones we're farming for. We need to drink some water. Put this extra bottle here so we can keep everything organized. We can most likely drop off this bottle. And that's it. We need to get these bolts. Let's see if I accidentally brought home at least one. Nope. No bolts in the collection. But what we are gonna do is we're gonna split this just in case we die again. We don't want to lose both. And we're gonna drop off this bottle. And we are quickly running low on weaponry, so we're gonna need to crank up the weapon maker real soon. But I think we are good. We got extras on everything. Hopefully we don't die before being able to use it, but we gotta be prepared, chat. We gotta be prepared. Now let's go do this quest. We got one. We did make some progress, but we do need to... Oh, we lost all of our bad food too. Oh, we had a lot of those on us. We could have at least munched down on the bad food while we... Wait a we gotta drop off these corn. Let's split this. And we're gonna take this because I believe we have some more raw meat up here. And we need to get moving. This is gonna simplify the whole process. Got that cooking on auto. Alright, let's eat before we leave. Make sure that we are ready for the day. There's nothing worse than getting out there and at that point trying to get ready and get right. That's not right. Should have already been right. Good thing we spent some after time getting farmed up, because this would be really terrible to die and then have to go way back into farming up again. So it's really nice to have the house. You throw some extra gears in there. We're now moving into the section of upgrading the sizes of the boxes. It's really important to upgrade the size of the boxes because you'll be able to have more stuff in there. We can also run out of sprint energy. This game has a lot of mechanics that makes it an investment into not doom scrolling. And I think it adds a really nice value. Alright, let's put that away and let's get on up. Is that another berry? I will take that. Yeah, we're also gonna need this. No space. No such thing. Let's make some space. Alrighty, let's move. We're just gonna be grabbing what can help us on the way to the area. Now it looks like our armor is sufficient for this area and pretty much this area only. So once we leave for a certain amount of time, all the items should come back, allowing us to be able to go back in there and keep farming. Now the only thing about it is we can't grab the items, as far as I know, from anywhere else, because I farmed the entire map. And we're only picking up our items, it seems, here. Or maybe now that we have one in our backpack, the game mechanics may change. I don't know. But from what I can see, chat, I think the best thing to do here is to just pace yourself, or for me to just pace myself, and be aware of my surroundings. Alright, let's put this armor on. Stay over there, big guy. And then let's see if we can grab any more of these items, chat. This is typically what the process of farming is like, but a whole lot more broken armor involved. Because in a place like this, items are here that are needed, and you can't farm them anywhere else. And you can't farm them in cloth clothes because just standing right here where it says radiation zone, we would have been taking so much damage. Oh, the whole squad showed up. I see it. Yeah, I came prepared. I came prepared. That is not what I wanted to happen, though. Do not want to be forced to use the medicine. Oh, we just accidentally used another one. See, that's why I don't like having them in chat. It is too easy. Accidentally use them, and they take a lot of time to make. But look at this. There's a lot more boxes here now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Good thing the health is full. Get out of here, Mr. Poison. Give me access to all your loot. Wait a minute, I've seen that engine thing before. I think we needed to make something. Oh, I think we needed to make a automatic bow. That would be cool. Coming in here. Wait a minute. We can't have trash bags over. Well, we don't need any more arrows. And let's see. I think someone is coming. Hello? Chat, are you there? I think somebody's sneaking up on me, chat. It's time to loot and scoot. We are in here like we are on vacation. We found the boats. Uh-oh. Did not hit him. Get out of here. Use another one. And another one. Do not accidentally use the pills. Alright. We came. We looked. We're gonna double back to make sure that in the heat of the moment we didn't actually leave the item we're looking for. I don't think we did. I think we did pretty good. Something just got grabbed. Oh, the trash bags. Yeah, we're gonna need those real soon. The way we are burning through armor. Alrighty, chat. Time to run on down this mountain. And get on up out of here. Now the next thing that we could do is run back over to that other side. But there was a lot of boxes there just now. And we did start getting some of the other items that we needed. So I think the game has opened up more to dropping us the items that is more needed for the quest. So I want to test the theory. The hope and a dream, and hope that the items will also now be spawned in other places. Now I want to grab this bad food instead of eating it all. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen right now. Because everything in the backpack, chat. Oh, except for those meat. Probably shouldn't have left with so much meat. But we're going to be doing a lot of movement. And we're going to need to eat. And plus, we're about to have space in a second. This hammer's about to break. And our destination should be right here. Now, this is a nice spot I like to come over to. Because it has a cluster of items. Grab that hammer. It was already too late for the blow. Oh boy. Everybody wants some now. You can both get it. Alrighty. Let's try not to waste these. The poison we can deal with. Poison's gone. Food is looking pretty decent. Alright. Take it easy. Alright. Huh. There's no additional items in there, chat. Alright, let's see. Let's see. We're gonna look around. Is there anybody in here? We're just gonna look around the entire village to see if new items are in these locations. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think we're about to get a visitor. And this hammer's about to break. That's gonna be really embarrassing. That thing breaks at the wrong time. We're gonna need to make another hammer. So let's grab a mailbox. What's up, big guy? Missed. Too much evasion happening. Food's looking good. Let's move out. Any additional items in here? There's a lot of items. Could be in here. I think I've been spotted. Yup. Good morning. How are you? Sorry about the disturbance. I'll be out of your hair pretty soon. We're just looking for our requested items. Have you seen any parts around here? No more parts. Wait a minute, did we need springs? There's so many items that we need, chat. We need a bigger backpack because now we have had experienced the bigger backpack together. So much more items. So much more stacking. Another item on the outside that looks like it's inside. Ah, it was hidden behind the grass. That's why when I looked over, I didn't see it. They're trying to get sneaky, chat. Alright, let's see what's in here. Whoa. Good morning. I forgot to heal after the last battle. You just reminded me. You gotta stay on your toes. Alright, we are out of here. So many mailboxes, chat. We're gonna need to come get these soon. We're gonna need helmets, chest plates, hammers. Who's in here? Is there anybody here? No one's here. You would have ran up to say hello by now. Try to hug us without consent. What is happening? Oh. That'll do it. Now let's see. Washing machine? Nope. Well, I think that's about it. We done looted all of what they had to offer. We did grab some items that we're gonna need for getting ourselves ready to be able to jump back into another fight, but for the most part, the quest is pretty accurate. It's pretty dead on. Only way we're gonna be able to keep progressing is to get our boxes bigger and get all of the items so we can stay. Well, actually, we might need to find some rat pills and keep them. That's what we might need to do. Might need to do some farming, get those rat pills, so that way we can survive the other zones. And then hopefully next week we'll be able to jump back over there with full armor kits ready and good to go. But alright, chat, we're gonna get this stuff home. Wait, actually, let's see how fast the respawn time is. Because that's also something that is very relevant to anyone who's thinking about joining this game. Like, how long do you need to be gone from that area that you can survive in order to survive? And look at this, all the boxes are back. All of them are back. Let's circle the circumference first. I don't like those boxes. That makes me think they're inside, but they're outside. Sure enough, all inside. Hey, we got some more screws. Wait a minute, what? Isn't that the same thing? Wait, what? What is happening? Antidote. And this is... Oh, this is the antidote level 1. Stacks up to 5 and takes 35 away. This does stack up to 5. What is happening? If I put you two in here, one says level 1. I think that's the only difference. The only difference is one says level 1. Alrighty. Let's get the new and improved version. Seeing as that's what the latest rave is. We are full. And we have no more space to put no more items. Oh wait. We can make... We should probably use these two. And then we can grab these. What the? They put blocks in front of it. We got some more bolts. No. We searched all of outside. How can there still be things out there? Or is it that they're just stacked on top of each other so well? Huh. Let's go see. There is nothing here. I think they might just be so stacked on top of each other that they're illuminating the whole entire area. Alright, let's run south. Nope. Yep, we're running south. Oh wait, no, we're not going south. We're going this way. Because we want to check real quick before we go drop this stuff off, before we end the video, before we move on to farming and putting the armor box back up and getting more armor because we are burning through armor. We want to make sure we check out to see real quick. Are those boxes back too? Because those boxes back there, they came back pretty quick. And we only have 2 parts. So maybe later what we'll be doing is bouncing between that high volume area and this this explorable area. I can't even call it high volume because we're just trying to see if we're gonna be able to get in here. Okay, let's grab this. Time for a sneak attack. Let's see if we can get a sneaking attack in. Everybody's here. Alright, everybody, go to sleep now. Alrighty, you did well. We're gonna make 5 more of those. Check them if they got the stuff. Do you have it? They do not have it. Why are we still eating this bad food? It's just habit, chat. It's just habit. Uh-oh. Yeah, I forgot about you a little bit. Let's get this replenished. And let's move. Oh, the boxes did move. Would you look at that? So it seems like, yep, seems like we should be able to bounce between this area and that other area, and we should be able to get all filled up on the stuff we need in no time. We won't even have to run that far. Items are coming back pretty quick because of the quest being active, I guess. Because normally it'll take a little bit of time for the items to respawn on single player. But I guess the game devs are like, it's still gonna take a long considerable amount of time to get this stuff anyways. We got some rocks right here that we're gonna use to keep making that iron. But right now, chat, we're just gonna avoid that guy. That guy is coming. He's coming and we gotta go. Can we do a quick loot and scoot? We don't know what treasures might be in there. Now we were able to grab something. And we are out of there. But there you go, chat. We jumped in. We had some fun. The good times are flowing. There is this feature here where you might be running for a while and you might run out of stamina, and it might cause you to have to start moving in slow motion to the destination. But you can actually save 10 minutes if you were to watch the in-game ads, and this would help the devs out to be able to pay the bills. You know, this helps keep the game free so that everybody can keep enjoying the game. So watch those ads if you want to move faster. Or what you could do is do like me and take a break. And I have some other things that we gotta get together before our next stream so that we can start the stream on time. So follow me on X to see whenever I go live. I try to jump down into the Safari and then let X know that we are live, because we're about to do that work right now to make sure that the post can be consistently going out so that everybody can know when we're live. We don't have to sit here and keep typing. But on that note, chat, we're going to be making this one a shorter one. I'm not going to put you through the agonizing walk. Even though we didn't have to walk, we could have sprint home, drop the stuff off and jump back out there. But that more lines up with the farming, which is pretty much 50% of the game. But we're trying to take this thing strictly by the quest so that you can see exactly how each quest just rolled through. We should be playing 2 more times today. Once on Trovo and another on Twitch. And that'll give us enough time to gather the stuff we need so that next week when we come in, we are maybe teed up and ready to take on that boss, or maybe we're teed up and ready to explore the radiation facility. Who knows? We're gonna try and do the best we can to progress and have fun in the game. Didn't see anybody in game and I didn't get shot at, so that's a refreshing, way to go, because yes, this is a higher level area. You can't just download the game and jump right into this area, so that could also tie into why no players were visible, because we do have a starter area which is over here. Jump on into this area and, well, we can't jump into it, we've already committed to the walk here. But yeah, we got quest in 2 areas. We gotta get that furnace built and we've gotta gather those items. But we cannot build the furnace without the items, because we cannot produce those parts. We can only find them. So the doom scrolling fun continues with purpose, not just sitting around and not knowing what to do with myself. I can't do it, chat. But on that note, chat, we're going to be getting out of here. So join me next time when we go live. I should be going live tomorrow on YouTube again. But until then, remember to go outside, touch the ground, look at the sky, and stay hydrated.